We are here to honor our brave men and women who have proudly served this great nation, for they are the fabric from which our flag has been woven. As we celebrate our campus community of veterans this evening, I feel it important to take a moment to look around this room and recognize those who are with us tonight. If you have served in the armed services, please raise your hand. Thank you. Thank you for your service. SUNY New Paltz is rich with veterans in our ranks of faculty, staff, and students who have served in every major conflict going all the way back to World War II and continuing to present day. It is so very humbling to be in the presence of folks who have been part of such historical and country-shaping world events. Just want to thank everybody for your service. We have a wonderful keynote speaker lined up for everyone this evening, and it is with my privilege to stand before you and introduce him. Juan Franco Guzman was born in Colombia to his parents Blanca and Pablo. He moved to New York with his mother, where he finished high school and began his academic journey at Dutchess Community College. He pursued his love for soccer by playing on the varsity team while working on his associates in business administration. Facing some financial difficulties, he put his education on pause and sought full-time employment. He found that business was not the right path for him, and he joined the United States Navy in 2013. He discovered that he loved working with his hands as a steel worker with one of the Navy's CB construction battalions. Thanks to his service and with the motivation of the outstanding reputation of SUNY New Paltz's Office of Veteran and Military Services, that's not my quote, that's his. He found his academic path in science instead of business and remains a reservist in the U.S. Navy in order to finish his bachelor's degree. He took a brief pause in his studies to move to California and decided what career path would be right for him. And when he came back to New York, he returned with his fiancée. And thanks to his experience in building materials and the military engineering equipment, he realized he wanted his focus to be mechanical engineering. He found his way back to SUNY New Paltz and in the engineering department, working closely with the very talented engineering students and the engineering lab supervisor. He now works on his mechanical engineering degree as well as working as a student assistant in the engineering department. He holds a part-time position at Stewart Airport as he continues his service in the U.S. Navy. He recently married his beautiful wife Daniela and hopes to extend his family soon. His mission is to be a proactive member of his community as an engineer who loves and defends his family and country. Please welcome Juan to the podium as he speaks on the importance of Veterans Day.
Hello everyone. I want to extend my thanks to Jason, first and foremost, for giving me the opportunity to be here, privilege to be here in front of you, and thank you all for being also in this moment sharing these special circumstances together with me, and most importantly, my wife Daniela, for being here, always supporting me as she has always done. So here we go. Don't mind my simple nerves. So today I stand here in front of all of you with a simple task, and that is to tell you about the importance and the meaning of Veterans Day to me. Well, that is such a simple question, is it? Even as a member of the armed forces, if we ask ourselves, what makes a veteran? Well, the Merriam-Webster dictionary tells us that a veteran is a former member of the armed forces, an old soldier of long service. But does that really give us a true definition? Does that define what a veteran's heart and spirit says about him or herself? I personally think that falls a little bit short. I'm sure that if we were to ask a veteran what it means to them, one could come to many variations of an answer. But to me, it starts with the symbol of sacrifice that paid off. Endless nights full of anguish and uncertainty, and heavy questions such as the following arise. Will I die today? Will I live to see the light of day? Will I be able to hug my family again and tell them that I love them? Will I miss the birth of my firstborn child? Or how many birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays will I be absent for? Do I regret joining? Is my family suffering? And of course, the infamous questions, if we lose our battle, do we lose the war? And if so, what does that mean? How can I continue fighting on the front lines in fear that our family will suffer due to our failures? Our battle doesn't even begin on the front lines. In fact, many of us never see the battlefront. We don't see the combat. So, our battles begin in the same place, at home. The place that we all envision when we are hungry, cold, tired, and all we can do is focus on our training, what we're trying to do to be in the moment to moment, the day to day. We sacrifice our happiness. We give up the warmth of our loving spouses, the smiles of our beloved children, the wisdom of our dedicated parents, and the camaraderie from our friendships. But why do we do it? Well, the answer to that question comes more naturally and is more simple to answer. The Army says that this is for loyalty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. The Navy and Marine Corps tells us that it is for honor, courage, and commitment. The Air Force reminds us that it is for integrity first, service before self, and excellence for all in all we do. The Coast Guard reminds us that it is for honor, respect, and devotion to duty. And all police enforcement and firefighters and first responders throughout our communities do it for respect, dignity, integrity, inclusion, excellence, diversity, honor, ethics, accountability, responsibility, trust, professionalism, dedication, amongst many more things. But I tell you today, and I'm sure many of you would agree with me, that we do it all for love. Love for our country and our freedom. And also, others so that others can continue to have and to cherish the warmth of their families and loved ones. For all of the little things that many take for granted, like freedom of speech, the pursuit of happiness, the right to our religious freedom, and the freedom to pursue education. The world we live in today looks very different than the world our veterans fought for, but our reasons for doing so remain the same. The values we hold, the mantras we repeat, the commitment we make continues the same and stays strong with each member of our armed forces, past and present. So today, to answer the original question, what is the importance of Veterans Day to me? It is important to me because I get to say thank you. Thank you because you fought for us and you succeeded. Now we get to fight for you and care for you at home. And hope that we can all continue to make you proud and continue to be worthy of defending. With that, I'll leave you today so you can think about it and meditate on what it is that Veterans Day means to you. And once again, I wanted to thank all of you to be here with you today.